This is graduate school scholarships at University of Queensland. It's in Brisbane, Australia. It's for masters and PhD students. It's full funding. As you can see, there are no specific nationalities or subjects for this one. May 31 is the deadline, and there's no separate application. We'll see about those in detail, don't worry. It covers tuition fees, a tax-free annual living stipend of $32,000. I'm guessing that's Australian dollars, and health insurance. Now, the school, University of Queensland, as you can see, it's a big school in Brisbane, Australia. Australia is one of the most popular destinations for students studying abroad. It has 2 other scholarships as well. You can learn more about that here. I just again forgot to share the link on either side. Yeah, so this is the school. If you want to learn more about this, more about application process, you can just click here on these links to go and learn more. We have deadlines here. As you can see, like compared to the schools in China, Australian schools has quite a higher tuition fees, like around 33 Australians or 22,000 US dollars. Can go up to 40,000 US dollars as well. So yeah, this is the school, University of Queensland. It's an old school too. You can see it's here in Australia. If you want to study in Australia, it's in Brisbane. This is the school. To me, it looks quite a nice place to be a student in. So yeah, this is the school. And now the scholarship covers pretty much everything, and there are no a lot of specific eligibility criteria. And as you can see, no separate application either. So we'll see that. Now this takes us to the university's website, where we can get maybe more information. As you can see, this is the page of the university. If you want to learn more, like contact the university, you can use these. As you can see, it covers tuition fees, living stipend. Living stipend is here. This is a 2024 rate. And then you have single overseas student health cover, which is insurance, pretty much. And then we have duration, which can extend it for another year. And you have eligibility, you have application process. Yes. Also, in your application under scholarship and collaborative study sanctions, I would like to be considered for a UQ scholarship to cover living allowance, stipend, and tuition fee expenses, and you are done. That's the application. Yeah, so it's pretty simple. If you want to study in Australia, you just apply to the school, and the application takes care of the scholarship application as well, and it covers a lot of things. Like it's nearly 3,000 Australian dollars a month, I guess. Hang on, let me check that. Yeah, it doesn't specify here if it's Australian dollars too. I guess that means it's Australian dollars. And then we have selection criteria and etc. So yeah, that's it. That's the graduate school scholarships at University of Queensland in Australia. Ayman, do you want to add anything about this one?
Yeah, just about your last point. It's definitely Australian dollars.
Right.
They just use the dollar sign on all their websites for all Australian universities. They don't really specify that it's Australian dollars because they expect you to know that. The rate is slightly higher for 2024 year, which is 2024, sorry, which is very expected. It happens all the time with the scholarships, with assistantships, where the rates are higher and higher each year because they take into account some other factors like inflation, for example. So it's always slightly higher than the year before, and they expect that for years to come. So I've seen that for US universities where they have the rates for 5 years in advance, and each year it's 200, 300 more than the year before, because they just take into account maybe like there's inflation, maybe the cost of living is higher the following year, so they always take that into account. Yep, so nothing more I can add about this. It's very straightforward.